Monty Python's Spamalot is, as they say, lovingly ripped from the movie Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
A cult classic comedy film that I think is beloved by multiple generations of people all over the world.
Spamalot is such a fun show to work with, honestly. It's the show about a king who is wanting to find his way in life and wanting to find his own life purpose. And he kind of gets sidetracked along the way, and that's what makes it really funny.
Some of the themes that are in the show are, look at the bright side of life. Find your grail, meaning really find what it is that you want and go for it.
But that's the basis of it, is he's trying to find his way, and he's trying to look on that bright side of life.
Everything's bright side, because he's kind of a pessimist.
It is a Tony Award-winning musical. It won the Tony for Best Musical when it came out originally. It's since enjoyed a successful Broadway revival last season. It's going out on a national tour next year. So this is kind of your last chance to see this show before it goes back into the vault for a while with the licensing. The show is a pretty much faithful adaptation of the movie. There are some additional characters and some additional plot points. It has every single reference that anyone who's a fan of the original movie would come to know and love, plus some musicalized moments of some of your favorite moments, which is really fun. I've been a big fan of the movie and this show for as long as I can remember. This is the first show I ever saw on Broadway, so it's one that holds a very special place in my heart, and I'm excited to share it with everyone. So we have a great cast in this show. We've got a lot of local theater talent that you've come to expect from MTC, and a couple new faces as well. We have Brandy Jo Honchus as the Lady of the Lake. We have Nate Beagle as King Arthur, both of whom are just fantastic in their roles, and our stock players that have been in pretty much every MTC show are all here as well. So it's a really great host of talent.
God be praised, we have a quest to find the grail. The quail. No, the grail. The vessel used at the Last Supper.
There was a boat at the Last Supper. Was there a sort of dinner cruise?
No, the grail is a cup.
King Arthur, and he is the lord and ruler of all of England, and he is gathering knights for his court at Camelot, and along their journey they are called upon by God to find the Holy Grail. And of course that sounds very heavy and dramatic and serious, but it's really ridiculous.
The Lady of the Lake is a character in Spamalot. She lives in the lake, and what she does is Arthur is basically a complete disaster. So what she does is she helps him along the way, really without him knowing it, and helps him on his journey, helps other knights. She really kind of fixes everything. In fact, the show would completely die and fall apart without the Lady of the Lake, who always wears these beautiful gowns and is a complete diva and totally thinks that the world revolves around her because, well, it does.
Oh, now look here, my good man. I don't want to talk to you anymore, you empty-headed animal twat-like hairs. I fart in your general direction. Your mother was a hamster, and your father's not of elderberries. Now go away. I shall talk to you a second time.
Spamalot follows the movie really, really well. So for Monty Python and the Holy Grail, it follows it really well. It expands upon certain aspects that aren't expanded upon as much within the movie, and there's certain aspects of it that are kind of taken out and taken liberties. But if you are a massive fan of Monty Python and the Holy Grail, you would absolutely love this show because it is pretty accurate to the movie, to be honest with you. That was supposed to happen. Honestly, expect the unexpected. There is a new issue at every single turn that you get to see, and it is absolutely hysterical.
We like to do a show that's a little bit lighter. You leave the theater feeling happy during the summer, and this show is just a giant dose of silliness.
It is definitely not meant to be taken very seriously, which I think is great. And I think a lot of people would really, really enjoy. It's just a silly show.
An insane amount of dancing, an insane amount of singing, but really, really, really fun. This is the most fun show I think I've ever done. And it is so funny. It's so true to the writers, kept it true to the script, the original script from the movie, except obviously they added the Lady of the Lake. And it is it's just funny and it's dumb. It's so dumb, but so good. And I don't know how else to say it except that it will make you laugh the entire time.
All for one, one for all. All for one and one for all.
So Monty Python's Spamalot plays here at the Youngstown Playhouse. The performances Friday and Saturday are at 7:30, Sunday at 2:30. Tickets are starting at $20. They're available at millennialtheatre.org or youngstownplayhouse.org. You are able to get them at the door if you so choose. We do encourage getting tickets online just so you know exactly where you're going to be. There is a little bit of audience interaction and participation in the show, so if you want that, look at the front row. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I think if you are looking for just a fun way to enjoy an evening out at the theater over the summer, this is just a fun, lighthearted way to spend your time. In the world we live in, with so many dramatic moments popping off on the news at a moment's notice, sometimes we just need an escape and to go somewhere and laugh and look at something that's even more absurd than our day-to-day lives.
If you are looking for a night out, if you're looking to laugh your butt off, if you need just something to do, if you like or love Monty Python and the Holy Grail, come check it out.
This show will knock your socks off. It is hilarious. It is high-paced. The talent in Youngstown is astronomical, through the roof. We put so much effort into this show. It is so difficult. And that's what makes it so fun.
Just come see it, because the world is hard and the world there's so much going on and so much divisiveness. And come for a night to laugh and just enjoy yourself and not think about the outside world. I mean, we will make you laugh.
If you are a Monty Python fan, this show is for you. If you aren't a Monty Python fan, this show is for you. You will think it is funny. You will love it. You will be very, very impressed.
If you're just looking for something to do on a night in the summer and you're sick of going to festivals, come in here, there's air conditioning. There's nothing better than that. So just come and have a great time.
$717 Credit Union. Savings power to give your business an extra boost. Business savings, certificates, and business money market. $717 Credit Union. Make your money work as hard as you do. Check out our business money market and CD rates at 717cu.com/rates.